I mean, this idea of, slow Joe. Anyway, I shouldn't laugh about it because, anyway.
Roll the video, please. Roll it. Wait.
Joe Biden! Joe Biden! Joe Biden!
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other Biden. My name's Joe Biden. I'm running for, in this case, running for President of the United States. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other person.
56% of Americans said that they were better off today than they were 4 years ago, would have been under the Obama-Biden administration. So why should people who feel that they are better off today under the Trump administration vote for you?
Well, if they think that, they probably shouldn't. You know, we have to come together. That's why I'm running. I'm running as a proud Democrat for the Senate.
Running Joe Biden for president is like making your dog wear a dress. It may make for an amusing Instagram post, but it's wrong. You can see the confusion in the dog's eyes. You can see the same thing in Joe Biden's eyes if you look closely.
You know, there's a, during World War II, where Roosevelt came up with a thing that, was totally different than it's called, he called it the World War II, he had the War Production Board. Where we open up,
hello, darkness, my old friend.
Look, here's the deal. Let me say this simply and clearly. We gotta, it's just, but you gotta, I mean, we gotta reassure, look, here, my message to everybody I talk to is COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, it's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives, I mean, you think about it. In addition to that, we have to make sure that we are in a position that we are, well, let me go to the second thing. I tell you what, I'm so darn proud. And those poor people who have lost, anyway. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, probably best I don't. And by the way, the idea that business is realizing they've got to price in the carbon. They have to price in the price of carbon, and so there's so much. I think. Anyway, look, I one more question here. Is it too late to address the climate change?
Well, I'm so glad to hear you talking about that as eloquently as you do, Joe.
Joe Biden has no plans. The most radical mass political movement in American history has found a front man who seems like he should be feeding pigeons. Democrats are happy about that.
It's a mischaracterization of my position across the board.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing. You know how we talk about it. Are we the people? Folks,
Brock and I think it's a right for people to have bad health care.
Got that? It's right for people to have bad health care.
Look, I'll do what he's unable to do. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Joe Biden's going to do that. Donald Trump can do that.
Donald Trump does pose an extra threat to this. It's not hypothetical. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Now, this is important. If Joe Biden doesn't have the strength, the stamina, the mental acuity, the mental alertness to handle the rigors of a campaign, how does he plan to lead the free world, considering that's the hardest job in the world?
Among many qualified people, I'm the best qualified person for this job. The opportunities are amazing. We are in a position to be able to lead the world like we've never been able to do it before.
But we lead by the example of our power, not just the power, not just the example of our power, but the example. We're out there, and it's what we say.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Can you imagine this guy becoming commander-in-chief and getting 1 ounce of respect from a single, solitary military man or woman? What kind of country we're going to be? 4 more years of George, he's going to find ourselves in a position where if Trump gets elected, we're going to be in a different world.
Your husband has been known to make the occasional gaffe.
Nope.
The gaffe issue is over. Because
over. So over.
By the way, this is my little sister, Valerie, and I'm Jill's husband. Oh, no, you switched on me. This is my wife. This is my sister. They switched on me.
All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
Chris, why the hell would I take a test? Are you a junkie?
What do you say to President Trump, who brags about his test and makes your mental state an issue for voters?
Well, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I just can't figure the guy. It's like watching a yo-yo. I shouldn't have said it that way. It's like watching.
It feels that way. I want to ask.
Have you been tested for some degree of cognitive decline?
I've been tested and I'm constantly tested.
Have you taken a cognitive test?
No, I haven't taken a test.
Why the hell would I take a test?
Wait. Oh, you're getting nervous, man. Just calm down. It's okay. Anyway, I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental as well as my mental fitness.
The former vice president suggests the black community lacks diversity of thought.
We choose truth over facts.
Biden complimented the town before incorrectly identifying which state he was speaking in.
Joe Biden forgot he was in a video live stream and abruptly walked off camera.
And I spent an hour and a half today on the telephone. I mean, on what we're doing right now on camera.
Well, I'm sick and tired of smart guys. So you go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce at a store and in a supermarket. You control the guy or the woman who brings out the carts on a forklift. What happens? They make you management. You know, the rapidly rising I don't know. You're trying your best, but it never feels like enough. And so I looked at it anyway. That's what I think my plan. I know what my plan does. I propose, and I'm going to digress slightly. We're in a situation. And in order to avoid those very high numbers, we have to do at least several things. One, we have to depend on what the president's going to do right now. And first of all, he has to wait till the cases before anything happens. Look, the whole idea is he's got to get in place things that we're shortages of. Why the hell would I take a test? Come on, man.
Are you forgetting what you said 2 minutes ago? You said just 2 minutes ago?
If you notice, I have more people supporting me in the black community that have announced for me. The only African-American woman that ever been elected to the United States Senate. A whole range of people. My point is...
That's not true. The other one is here.
It's painful. It's so painful.
You said 2 minutes ago that they had to buy in, and now you're saying they don't have to buy. You're forgetting that.
I think it's really, really weird that people backing him aren't acknowledging any of this, that they're pretending that people bringing it up are being completely unfair.
Why the hell would I take a test? Come on, man.
This idea of, slow Joe. I shouldn't laugh about it because, anyway.
We shouldn't be laughing. Don't let that happen to our country. By the way, that was just a small. We could keep you there all day watching that. No, we can't let that happen to our country.
I agree that everybody, once they, in fact, they should. Anyway, my time's up. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Vice President.